Do you like to have a lot of pots or landscape goods around your home? Kayla's just using a simple old metal pot that we no longer use inside. And she's planting some sea roses and begonias. All she did was find her pot or container of choice that she decided to choose from, and she's filling it up with potting soil. If you're using a container like this that you find around the house, other than a regular traditional planting pot, always make sure you drill a few holes in the bottom to allow the water to drain through. Otherwise, your plants could die because the water's going to hold within the bottom, and they could sit in too much water. If you don't have a drill or access to one, the easiest way to achieve this is by using a sharp nail and a hammer. You can just turn your pot over, tap the nail a few times in the bottom to allow for some good drainage holes. Don't make your holes too big though, because otherwise your potting soil will start draining out. Once she determined her pot and has her holes done, she's filling up her pot with potting soil. She's going to fill her pot up to a couple inches from the top, and then she's going to plant her plants. She's going to dig her holes the size of the plants with a little bit of extra room, and then when she pulls her plants out of the container, she's going to break the bottoms to allow the roots a good opportunity to break up. Otherwise, you could have too much root clumps and your plants could die. This is very important. I know for our 3-year-old, that's her favorite project when it comes time to planting flowers. If you like perennials or trees, fruit trees, bushes, shrubs, ferns, Tennessee Nursery, which can be found online, has a great variety at wholesale prices, and the more you purchase, the bigger your discount. They can deliver your plants directly to your home or office. Now she's finished all of her potting soil, so she's going to go ahead and put a couple of her plants in the pot. I know around my home, this is something that the kids all enjoy doing. Once she dug her hole and broke apart the roots, she just stuck her plant inside and then firmly covered it back up. Once you use a container like this or any other kind of container and you get your plants dug, always make sure you water them good. If they're sitting outside, always read the directions on the plants to make sure that you put them in the location where they need to be. Some plants can tolerate more sunlight than others, and some just need shade. Always remember that with any kind of plants, if you don't get rain or you don't have a water system in your yard, that after a couple days they need to be watered. When you're first newly planting plants or landscaping or any other trees, you need to water these plants frequently, at least once a day, early in the morning or after the sun sets in the evening. Otherwise, once you water them, if it's too hot and dry, the sun could dry them all up. Dry the water right up so your plants really won't be getting any of the moisture. Then once you're done with your planter, you can sit it anywhere that you like.